Welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes, presented by Astrology Hub. This is your place to discover how each zodiac sign can work with this week's astrology. I am your host, Jamie Magee, an astrologer, author, and a member of the production team here at Astrology Hub, and I am really excited to dive into this week's astrology with you. Hi everyone, welcome to Star Sign Horoscopes. I am your astrologer, Jamie Magee, and today we're going to be taking a look at the astrology for May 6th through the 12th. I hope you guys are all having a great week out there. Now, if you're watching live or watching the recording, I would love to know where you're tuning in from. And our bonus question for this week is, where is Aries in your natal chart? Now, why am I so curious about where Aries is in your chart? It is because Jupiter, the planet of expansion, growth, optimism, is leaving Pisces and moving into Aries this week. This is a big transit to talk about. Now, if you're curious about how this energy may play out in your life, I really invite you to think back to 2010, 2011. What are some highlighted themes that come up for you when you reflect back? It's likely that you're going to see some of those themes show up now, but what your job is to ensure that you grasp every opportunity that's coming your way so it can help you both in the short term and in the long term. Now, this Aries energy, this Jupiter and Aries energy speaks to fiery, bold confidence, to making your own way, to thinking of the big picture. There's a lot of inspiration and a lot of originality that you can draw from with this transit. Now, honestly, with Jupiter and Aries in a very real way, you're about to strike a match and expand out into brand new territory. Even though there's some familiar themes, it's still new territory. I look forward to speaking to all of the signs about how they can make the most of this energy. Now, this week, we also have Venus, who moved into Aries last week just after the eclipse, offering some suggestions via sextile to Mercury as the weekend kicks off. Now, this is an easy flow of ideas that can definitely inspire or add to some of the revisions that Mercury will work on as he moves into his retrograde on May 10th. Now, I will admit that there are some challenges with Mercury retrograde. Communication in general feels rushed, loud, and often misunderstood. But the invitation of a Mercury retrograde is to slow down, to take your time, to look for the hidden lessons or the new perspective that holds a brilliant insight that you can use on your path going forward. Now, by the time I see you next week, the sun will have taken a few suggestions from Mars and Pisces, and he will meet up with the North Node, illuminating what needs to be revised so you can follow the path that is calling you with your whole heart. All right, guys, just as a weekly reminder, please be sure to listen to both your sun sign and your rising sign to get a better overall view of how you can work with this week's energy. Okay, let's get started. Okay, Sagittarius, let's talk about your week. Now, last week, as your attention was zoned in around your day-to-day routines and that forward motion you have there, you may have also noticed that your heart was on fire with new creative ideas. Now, this energy flooding in could inspire new relationships, love affairs, new adventures, or just outright fun. Now, this same area of your life is going to be enhanced as Jupiter moves into Aries. So please reflect back onto any excitement or whatever had your heart pumping with, like, I can't wait to do this in 2010 or 2011. A lot of creative energy here. It's kind of flooded in there. It'll be hard to not remember it. Those same types of themes, those same types of opportunities are coming up for you now. So where did that passion, where did that creativity lead you? Now is a great time to consider how you can work with this abundance that's about to flow into your everyday and really help it to serve you both in the short term, kind of like feel that fire, but also in the long term. Like, where can it carry you across the next 12 years? Definitely plan for the long game. Now, this flood of excitement in this area of your life may have you backtracking over recent communications and actions that were taken around your work, your health, or your routines. There is something here that you need to see the other side of. Now, because this is focused on your daily routine, something that you do, places that you see and go to every day, it could be really frustrating. But my advice is to you is if you find yourself frustrated, consider
letting the topic sit for a bit. Like if you're trying to fix something or get through something, let it rest and go do something else, and giving your attention to something else, how it helps you. At least it's going to calm you down, so you can kind of go back and work through the communication with a different mindset. I think all of this, like if you see something twice, like think about it, taking a break, looking at all sides of it, is definitely going to help you see that perspective that the universe is trying to give to you. And that could definitely flow in and help inspire that beautiful creative energy that you also have flowing into your life. I do hope you have a great week, Sagittarius. I look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you for listening to Astrology Hub Star Sign Horoscopes. If you'd like to easily jump to your personal horoscope, sign up to get a timestamped star sign episode emailed to you each Friday. Go to astrologyhub.com/star signs and sign up now. That's astrologyhub.com/star signs.